At the bottom of the world, beyond shipping lanes, beyond civilization, there is a place so isolated that if something lived there, no one would ever know. They call it the Ningen, a creature as large as a whale, with the shape of something disturbingly human. And according to those who've seen it, it doesn't swim. It watches. The story begins in the early 2000s, deep within anonymous Japanese internet forums. Crew members, allegedly from government research vessels, shared encounters they weren't supposed to talk about. Late at night, in freezing, silent waters, they saw something beneath the surface. At first, they thought it was ice, but ice doesn't move like that. It was enormous, pale, smooth, and when it surfaced, it had a shape no one could explain. Witnesses describe it almost identically. A massive white body up to 100 feet long, no visible eyes or barely visible features, limbs, like arms and legs, but not quite right. Some say it had hands, others say it ended in a tail, and a few claimed it had a face. Not detailed, not expressive, just enough to make one thing clear. It wasn't an animal. Soon after the posts appeared, they began to vanish. Threads deleted, images removed, accounts gone. Some believe the Japanese government intervened. Why? Because the sightings weren't coming from fishermen. They were coming from official expeditions, and in a place like Antarctica, where entire regions remain unexplored, it's not impossible that something unknown could exist, something large, something intelligent. Of course, not everyone believes in the Ningen. Some say it's simply misidentification. Albino whales, giant squid near the surface, ice formations shifting in the current. In extreme cold, under low visibility, the human brain fills in the gaps. Others say it's something else entirely, a modern myth, a digital ghost story, like Bigfoot for the internet age. But there's a problem with that. We've mapped less of the ocean floor than we have the surface of Mars. Let that sink in. Something could be down there right now. Massive, silent, and completely undiscovered. And if something like the Ningen exists, it wouldn't need to hide. It already lives in the one place on Earth we can't survive. So what did those crews really see? A trick of the light, a creature science hasn't classified, or something that isn't supposed to exist at all? Because in the end, the most terrifying possibility isn't that the Ningen is real. It's that we wouldn't be able to prove it, even if it was. If you were out there, alone, and something that big was watching you, would you even know? If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more legends, mysteries, and true stories from the darker side of history.